So Regulation D, earlier I mentioned that the general rule is that if you're making an offering of a security with a very broad definition, any stock ownership, any LLC member, the general rule is it must be registered in order to offer it, registered with the SEC and or the state securities agency. So that's the general rule. And then there's a statutory exemption for non-public offerings. And then Reg D are the regs that have been issued to implement that. And so those are what we call the safe harbor regulations. So if you comply with one of the exemptions in Reg D, then you do not have to register federally. And typically, the states also don't require registration. Because remember, a federal system, you have federal and state regulation. But usually the states, if you're exempt on the federal level, usually you're exempt on the state level as well. You might have to make a notice filing. You might have to pay a fee to a state and make a notice filing. You have to file a form with the SEC once you do a private placement, but it's not a registration. So Reg D are generally, those are the rules under which you don't have to register your offering with the SEC prior to bringing in investors.